Alright, oh buddy, welcome back to Alan Wake. When I thought I had this all set up, I apparently don't. Anyways, we're gonna be trying out a new format here where I cover half of the screen with my microphone. Isn't that great? Yeah, so basically what's happened is I've noticed that the muffling on the other one makes me quiet. I don't know how microphone stuff works. Like, I don't know if I'm being loud, if I'm being too quiet. It's registered me, so yeah. I'm just gonna try and mess around with this a bit here. Is that better? I don't. Because I'm using the pad today. Finally using the pad after so long. Can't see half of my screen, so this is gonna be great. I can't wait until I move to a different place. That way I can set up differently. Maybe like, I don't know, to the side. The side would be way better because then I don't have to deal with it in my face totally. But yeah, so I can't really see the whole screen here. Hold on, is that better? I have no idea. Anyways, we're gonna be, oh my god, I hate you might hear a few things while I do this. Alright, there. That's cool, that's perfect. I can see a bit more of the screen. Anyways, I don't know how many episodes we're on. How many episodes are there? 4, I think there are 5, so there's 7 total. I don't know. We'll check in a second. Anyways, let's continue the story here. Steam Cloud, Alan Wake.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4.
Alan,
the truth.
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
You're the nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
I don't have
Right
periods.
now,
I'm a
it's very
man.
important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my
I want
clinic.
more episodes,
Have
though.
been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No,
My wife isn't
you're
dead.
lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
You're stupid.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I don't understand. I'm probably dead. Wait, what's happened? Where am I? Hello? I was gonna do the live action bits today, but yeah, I'm not feeling up for it. I don't feel good whatsoever, so
I felt
we'll do that at
groggy.
some other point.
Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
There's a secret camera in here. Hold on. Where is it? Because it's perfectly angled.
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
I'm betting there's a hidden camera somewhere. Let's see. Let's go over here. Alright, well. Oh, Jesus.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now?
No.
Feeling calm?
Yeah.
No.
I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why,
Yeah.
right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
No.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Wake. Emerson. Who's Emerson? Oh, he's got some condoms. Oh, those aren't Oh boy, making a sex joke at the beginning of this thing. It's not a condom. Those are juicy fruit things. Night Springs, the video game. Oh, when is that gonna come out? Death Rally. That was, fun fact, the first game that Remedy Entertainment actually ever made. It wasn't Max Payne. It was Death Rally. It was a racing game. But yeah, I guess Night Springs is like the reference to, you know, Alan Wake. Or, I don't know, Night Springs could have been like the first idea that they had. Let's see, what's... Actually, now I think about it, this could be like one of the guys who actually, I don't know, made the game. Let's see here.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
You are
This way,
just...
Alan.
This is the Black Lodge. This just the Black Lodge all over again. That person has like the normal room. Are we going? Are we going this way? Oh, I don't want to go that way. Can I go? I have to go this way? I guess I have to go this way. Outside is pretty beautiful. This symbolizes my life right now. I don't know if you guys know that, but that pretty much sums up my whole life right there. Anderson has 2 beds. Cool. Oh, great, an elevator.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand
Yeah, but she's
and
not
accept
dead, though.
this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
That's exactly what's happening. Also, by the way, you want to show some proof that my wife is dead? Maybe, like, I don't know, get her body from the river? You want to do that for me, you douchebag? You want to do that for me? No? Alright, then she's not dead. Hartman. Alright. Ow, can you at least leave the door open for me? God, horrible doctors here. Are you unlocking the door?
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth.
Yeah, then how was I
Unless we
drugged?
fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind?
No.
You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye. Oh, come on. I'm betting this is the Black Lodge. I'm betting right now. There's at least some sort of Black Lodge in this game. And I'm gonna find it. No. Alright. What is this? Read. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. TZ, in memory of a dear friend and poet. That's it? That's all you made him for? As a stick? It's like a long cone of ice cream. Like, who would make this? Oh, are we gonna stare out into the distance? Oh, great, we're gonna stare out to where my wife died. Yeah, that's very charming of you.
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
It's like a
Cauldron
volcano.
Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming.
It's like Mountain Doom.
Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter.
Probably the
This way.
darkness.
Follow me.
Like I've been telling everyone.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news.
No, it's
Right
not.
now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
Look.
After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
You haven't let me said a single word.
Come
Like,
along.
Seriously.
Let's go inside.
Alright, we're inside.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go there. Someone's whispering, I hear it.
Scary, scary, scary.
Is that where I was?
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no
I'm a
key.
real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
I'm not even paying attention
Yeah,
to
you'd like
anything
me
you
to
guys
go
are
away
doing.
So you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I
sorry,
can,
sorry,
though,
sorry.
if I'm, like,
Ew.
smarter than you, but... Whatever. I'm gonna get my coffee here. La, 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 la.
Ooh, yeah. Ha.
There's a TV.
I'll get him to the head.
Pretty sure it's gonna, like, turn on soon. Shoot, there's another coffee. They got a lot of coffee
Alan,
here.
please. This way.
Hey, shut up! I'm doing things. Screw you. You're not helping me. My wife is dead. The Engage New Book by I don't care about this guy. He's part of the dark presence. Staff only.
Come,
Let's go
Alan.
in here.
This way.
Oh, okay, I can't go in there. What's this guy doing? Is he doing karate chops? Okay, bye. Hello. Goodbye.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
What?
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Wow. That's not creepy whatsoever to take
I
patients.
guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
I don't know. I mean, I think you should keep painting. I mean, the only bad thing that would happen is like rain coming in or like some, you know, some weather. Those are very low textured. Probably because of the render distance I've set. Oh well. Gotta do what you gotta do to make videos. Okay. But he's making these paintings and the doctor has him in his office. So I'm betting he's evil. I'm just betting because, look, no one would hang those in their office. Like, it's good art, but no one would hang that in the office. Okay, I can't go in there.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing
Welcome
as a part of
to
the therapy.
Lake
As soon as you feel up
We're
to
here
it,
to give
you
you
should continue.
specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they engage by their creative process. Be patient. typically our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily recovering treatment that has been specifically tolerated for I don't know how to say that, for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, that's not how you say that, the fellow, I don't know, work best when you are active, engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them up. Okay. Well, I don't like this, and I don't have to take it because my wife's dead, so I don't need treatment. Because she set these up, not me. What are the old guys doing in here?
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
Night Screen's board game.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a... How should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
So, for people wondering who's... Oh, alright.
I'm so sorry to
the
cut
right
this
one is
short for
Odin,
now, Alan.
and
The
the left
power
one
has
is
been
Thor.
acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
You're evil. Evil.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
How?
Zane! You're alright, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's gotta go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Why?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hart...
Okay. Thomas Zane's writing...
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Okay, who's the assistant? That's what I want to know. We don't need to stop the video.
I was
We're doing, like,
sinking
30-minute
back
videos,
into the
so.
fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the
Of
damn
course.
witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and raw. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
Other rider?
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Yeah, I'm
We
gonna
had
go.
parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
Alright, I'm gonna go
That
because...
Bob
Gosh.
Balder threw the app through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Ah, that's very sad. I'm gonna go now.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
I'm just gonna keep going.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I want to go home.
Poor guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it is evil.
Demon, you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because
There's no point. I need to figure out.
they're only in your head and they're not there when you wake up.
How am I gonna get
So
out
you
of here
can't
is the
wake up
question.
because-
I think, okay. Actually, hold on. If they let me go back to my
I'll
room.
do that, Birch.
Hey,
The
wait.
doors were
Why don't
locked.
you humor Dr.
Hartman and the
Hartman
nurses would
and give
have
the writing a
keys,
shot,
but there was no way to get my
Typewriter's in your
hands
room.
on them.
You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Alright, thanks. If I go up to these stairs, then I can just go past it and then just go over to the unit.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's getting intense. Alright, let's go. 41 frames. 44. Probably nothing in here. Okay, if I skip that, then hopefully this is unlocked. I guess I go to my room. Ah, man.
The white glare of the blank
probably the
page in
bad
front of me
ending.
hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't
From Mjolnir, wench!
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Oh, look, a manuscript.
Well, things are unraveling fast.
Barry in the
Hartman
lodge.
kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh, no. You got to Barry, too. Douchebags.
It's my storm! I'm taking it!
Okay, how am I gonna get out?
We're on a comeback tour, baby!
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper!
Where could I go, though? Every office is locked.
Since you're so tough, Birch.
We were on the road, man! You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal name!
Wait, hold on. Herman's office, where was it? Remember now, it was somewhere. Where was it?
You better hide, Birch. My wrath will break you.
Also, I don't know what happened to the other guy. He just left.
Kidding, Birch. He's got a great sense of
Maybe I can use the keys for the generators. No. Alright, okay, how would I get there? How would I get there? This office is somewhere. Okay, I can access this dude's room. He's not even here. What? Why?
I wish I had my axe.
There's gotta be something I can use. Let's see, is there anything in my room? No. Okay, how do I get out of here? I don't know. Oh, okay. Examine.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man
That was
next
the
to
kidnapper.
Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. What the heck? Oh, don't close the door. Let me out. Okay, good.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me.
What? Why?
At least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no.
Why would you ever want to do to swing at you?
Sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much.
What?
And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore.
What?
He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just
We
get
were
him
gonna
here,
go on
I'll absolutely
vacation.
do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
We were gonna go on
be sure to bear that in
vacation.
mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Oh. Play it
Rudolph
again.
Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces.
What?
Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too!
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
And that's all of them. Those were all the 3 tapes. Alright. Grab the manuscript and let's get the heck out of here. Let's read this. Fails
Hartman
Hartman.
wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't
Is Moat
expected
the
Wake
guy
to say
that,
he needed
like,
more time.
faked kidnapped my
And he
wife?
blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Yeah, he must have been. Alright, well, we need to get out of here. Oh, this isn't even his office.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
That's Barry.
Barry?
Any...
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't
Sudden
hassle
stop.
me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?